Right, so this is the mess left over from last week's video, and what I came to realise last week is that when doing loads of sanding, which happens on literally every project, I end up with sanding discs left lying around that are unorganised, and some are used and some aren't. And so the used ones can be used again, it's just I don't have anywhere to put them. I don't particularly want to put them back with the new ones. So this week we're going to make a chest to put the sandpaper in, because the chest is more interesting than a box. Right, so let's have a quick look for some materials. Tell the garage door's in wonderful condition, and there's a new one ready to go. Right, so what wood are we going to use for this project? There's a couple of bits of oak down there. There's a bigger pile down under there somewhere. Okay, so this is our haul from the garage, and all this stuff is all veiny edge, not smooth and flat in any way, and all of this is old door frames and windowsills, I believe, but it's full of nails, so machining this is harder than machining this. So we're going to try and do as much of this as possible, and then use this as backup for when we don't have enough timber. So there's going to be a lot of ripping and joining and pieces all joined together, and so what we might do is just have a quick montagey build thing. Okay, so I got all the panels made up, and the base is all in, and we've got the slots done so that we can slide in the dividers. We're going to go for 2 rows in the end, I think, because it's going to fit better where I want to put it. So it may look like I'm being quite careless with this. I've got glue everywhere, I've got scrapes and scratches and all that. And the thing is, I am. And the reason I'm being careless is that I want it to look really old, beat up and worn. And as if it was just made from like stuff lying around, the sort of thing you'd not necessarily spend a lot of money on. It's supposed to look like that. And I want to rough it up a bit more and then give it a bit of a aging. This is like a ye olde rasp. I think it's pretty blunt actually, but it's pretty. All those things. Right, so I've got these lying around. They're really shiny and new. So, I'm gonna have some fun with the blowtorch again.